Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's happenings in the world of monster taming. Now, this week we have some really great developments, to be honest. This includes a new Monster Rancher game, a new Dragon Quest game that features monster taming coming to the West, a new update beta for Coromon, the release of the Monster Sanctuary Forgotten World DLC, and more. Also note that this video is launching on a Saturday instead of the usual Friday. This is due to some circumstances beyond my control, but I am recording this on Thursday, so anything that has happened yesterday as of the time of this video going live will not be covered in today's segment. Next week's episode will be back to Friday, so we'll cover that stuff like we normally would in that segment. Anyways, let's dive in. Alright, so first things first, yes, we have a new Dragon Quest game that was confirmed to be coming to Nintendo Switch this year, and while it's not a mainline Dragon Quest Monsters title, it does feature monster taming. The game in question is Dragon Quest Treasures, an action exploration type game featuring some familiar faces from Dragon Quest XI. Now, I know some people are disappointed that it isn't just a Dragon Quest Monsters game, but do note that if this game does do well in the West, I do think that it could send a good signal to the developers that we want more monster taming games from the franchise. I'm personally happy we're getting this rather than nothing. The game is launching on December 9th of this year, so expect a lot of content leading up to and during its release that includes guides, breakdowns, etc. The Monster Sanctuary Forgotten World DLC is now live on all platforms, which include Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. If you don't already know, the Forgotten World update is basically a free DLC that includes 10 new monsters, some new story implications, what seems to be a Monster Sanctuary 2 teaser, but I'll be making a separate video for that, a new area to explore, and more. I recently put out a video going over every single monster in the game, including the new ones, so you could definitely check that out as well. I'll leave it linked below. Also, if you're interested, I am running a short Let's Play series of the DLC, which will span across 4 episodes, and I'm working on some guides and stuff like that too, so look forward to all of that. Atlus recently revealed that Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal would be coming to all platforms except Nintendo Switch, which had a lot of people really perplexed. It wasn't that they said it wasn't coming to Nintendo Switch, they just didn't list it. Well, now we know that the reason that Nintendo Switch was not included was because Nintendo's Mini Direct, which showcased third-party titles coming to the Switch, included these games there. They were sort of saving it. We got a release date for Persona 5 Royal, but not the other two, that being October 21st of this year. Now, I know there's always a lot of debate whether or not Persona should be classified as a monster taming game, and thus whether or not I should cover it, but I will say that regardless of the whole debate behind it, it is a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series, and whether or not you'd call it a full-fledged monster tamer or a Mon Light or a game with monster taming elements or whatever, I still think it's worth exploring and covering major news for. I mean, I covered the major Pokemon Snap news when it was coming out, and it's not a monster taming game, it's just a spin-off of a monster taming franchise. Anyways, I'm not really sure how deep I'm going to be going into the games because I have not actually fully played a Persona game myself, but I'll definitely stream it on launch day. A new update for Coromon on Steam is an open beta and includes some very significant changes. The game now has field hazards for battle, which adds to the competitive scene, alongside some new but also familiar items if you've played Pokemon. We have those that act like the choice items, we got a new assault vest equivalent, etc. There's also a couple new NPCs, the first of which will offer a challenge for you to defeat a Coromon that's 3 times your level, and the second one is me. Apparently, if you break a streak of 6 on the Coronet, you will be gifted a unique taunt from this NPC, but yeah, I'm officially in Coromon, which I personally knew was coming because I did that scavenger hunt a while back with you guys on stream, but have been waiting to reveal to all of you guys because I've been really excited for this moment. Okay, we got a couple of trailers that I want to showcase off for new games that were recently announced via the Mini Nintendo Direct, the first of which I will have to do a little bit of explaining for, but I do also have a video linked below that you could check out if you want to see my sort of reaction and commentary for. That being a new Monster Rancher game that was revealed in the Japanese version of the Direct. Let's check it out. As you could probably tell, I showcased the English trailer for this, and this is kind of interesting. The game is getting an English release, but for Asia. So while we haven't gotten any confirmation on a European or North American release, we do know that the game will be available in English, so given that the Switch is not region locked, we can still get our hands on the game even if it's a little more of a hassle. The next trailer is for a game that kind of came out of nowhere and just released called Little Noah, Scion of Paradise. The launch trailer is quite long, but I'll play a small clip for you.
Within its serpentine dungeons, troves of treasures are waiting to be discovered, and stalwart allies are waiting to be met. Gather mana to repair Noah's airship, power up skills, and strengthen your newfound friends. Perseverance is power in this roguelite dungeon crawler. Call upon Lilliput's faithful and powerful companions to aid Noah in battle. With more than 40 different types to find, there's a combination for any situation. Each Lilliput has a unique set of skills. Combine their movesets to create the ultimate lineup to suit your playstyle. Up your combo potential by unlocking Noah's Ether Thrust ability to attack in any direction.
I definitely want to give this game a try. I think it looks like a lot of fun. All right, with all that being said, it's time to head into the rapid fire segment of today's video for the updates that don't require lengthy explanations. First things first, just a reminder that Beasties, the Match 3 Monster Tamer, launched on July 1st. Check out the Steam page linked below. We got a new disc creature for Disc Creatures World here, some new screenshots for Zokai. We get a look at the fishing mechanic in Anode Heart, a new Sentius for Sky Climbers, a new monster for Mirrored Soul, and finally, last but not least, a new evolution for an Anaton, being Betty the Water type. And there you go, guys, another solid week in the genre. Now, looking back, it's kind of funny because when I started the segment, I wasn't even sure if it would be a weekly thing because I was concerned that there wouldn't be enough news each week to warrant an entire video, but clearly that early assessment of the genre I had made 2 years ago could not be further from the truth. It seems like there's no slowing down, and as both I and the genre continue to grow, I look forward to not only covering the games that we already know and love, but discovering new ones as well. If you do want to join me on this monster taming journey, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel because I put out new videos every single day. You can also check out my Twitter, my Discord, my Patreon, all links below. And I just wanted to say special thanks to our patrons, especially Droghost, Dark Persona, Steel Case, and Jim Hamilton. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.